Hey guys, it's Dill Pickle here with a story time for you guys. Now, whenever I was a bit younger, I had to go to elementary school. And at my elementary school, we had this kid there that was named Greg, and Greg was not exactly the smartest child. So basically, at the time, this new game came out, and Greg really wanted this game. The only problem is Greg had absolutely no money, so he could not buy the game. And so Greg decided to do the worst thing possible. He, steals. So basically, my school at the time's cafeteria, they sold, pizza and hamburgers and stuff like that. But they also sold cookies and ice cream. And the school was making like a bunch of money off selling that stuff. So basically, the school was selling this stuff like $1 a piece. So Greg's plan was to go into the cafeteria, steal a bunch of cookies and ice cream, and sell them for like 50 cents each and make like a bunch of money. Now, I know you guys are going to say, how is this little criminal going to be able to steal a bunch of cookies and ice cream from a school? Well, basically, his mom was a teacher. And teachers are allowed to stay after school to, grade homework and stuff like that. So basically, one day, while Greg and his mom were staying after school to grade homework, Greg walks up to his mother and asks her if he can go use the restroom. She said yes, and he went on his way. Now, because the school was closed and no one could stop him, instead of using the restroom, he went all the way over to the cafeteria. But when he got there, the cafeteria door was locked. But instead of giving up, he decides to go to the janitor's closet and get a ladder. And he uses the ladder to get into the AC vents. And from there, he manages to shimmy his way to the cafeteria.
Was it 2 lefts and a right, or 2 rights and 1 left?
Uh-oh. So yeah, he does end up getting to the cafeteria. He then goes to the back area full of food, and he finds a cooler case full of ice cream and another box crate full of cookies. Then he pulled out this paper bag, just started filling it up. And he ended up leaving with like a bunch of cookies and ice cream. And then the next morning, whenever everyone was coming to school, he came into school with this like purse, and it was just full of ice cream and cookies and an ice pack to keep all the ice cream cool. And throughout the day, he was selling like a bunch of ice cream and a bunch of cookies, and he was making like a lot of money doing it. And he actually ended up making $100 by the end of the day. But this is where things took a turn. Whenever it was time for them to restock all the cookies and ice cream, they realized that all of it was missing. And they realized that someone had stolen all the cookies and ice cream. And that's when the announcements went on, and the principal said this.
Attention all students, it has come to our notice that someone has stolen a bunch of cookies and ice cream from the cafeteria. If you happen to know who the student is, please report them to the front office for a prize of $200. That's all, now you may resume to your classes.
So yeah, they basically said that if you reported the person who stole all that food, you would get $200. And as I said earlier, Greg was not exactly the smartest person. So he decided that if he told on himself, then he would get another $200 and be able to buy a whole other gaming console. And that is exactly what he did. He ended up going to the front office and telling on himself. And to no surprise, they ended up not giving him $200. Instead, they suspended him for a week and had him give back all the money that he earned. So I guess the moral of the story is don't steal, it's wrong. And especially not from a school. Anywho, that's all for today's videos. Make sure to like and subscribe. And tell me what you guys thought of this story time down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. And if you made it to the end of the video, just comment Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle so I know who made it to the end. And I'll see you guys later.